Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day to all. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ahmad Fikri bin Ahmad Jazimin. You can call me Qayyum. So today is 14 November 2020. I am going to share with you about my assignment in Engineering Mathematics 3, assignment 4, question 2D. Let's get to it. So, what is partial fraction? It is an algebraic fraction that can be broken down into simpler parts, so we call it partial fractions. As you can see on the bottom here, alright, on the left side we have rational function, okay? So that is our function before we convert it to partial fractions. On the right side, as you guys can see, that is the partial fraction transformation. So that is the form after the rational function has become into the partial fraction form. So every rational function has its own partial function forms. Okay, let's get to the question. So this is the question number 2D, 1 over x minus x plus 4 times x minus 2. So solving tips. Determine fraction is proper rational expression or not. If improper, we need to do division operation. We have two types that we can use. First one is long division and the second one is synthetic division. Second tips. Examine the partial fraction type. Okay, so in this case, as we can see right here, this is the first type. You can go back to the previous slide. Yes. So this is the one. The rational function is the same like this question, and when we convert it to partial function, we will get like on the right side a over x minus a plus b over x minus b. Okay, so question 2D. Let's solve this question. So yeah, to solve this question though, we just solve. Alright, let's go one by one. 1 over x plus 4 times x minus 2 is equal to a over x plus 4 plus b over x minus 2. So how do we get this? We just use this partial function. We just put it back in here. So after that, we just find what is the value of a and b. Just simple as that. Okay, so we just put it in. We get 1 is equal to ax minus 2 plus b times x plus 4, and then we get the value. Then we compare the value. We separate the x side and the non-x side. Okay, so in this case, a plus b is equal to 0 because there is no x value when we compare on the left side and the right hand side. So left hand side doesn't have x value, so that's why it is equal to 0. So we can find a is equal to negative b. Now we can find b based on the equation that we find here. So 4b minus 2a is equal to 1. Why? Because on the left hand side, this is we can compare it. Okay, it's the same one, it's the same comparison, so we can compare that. We replace a with minus b, so after a, and lastly we got b is equal to 1 over 6, and after that then we can find a. So a is equal to negative b, so we just put negative symbol, so a is equal to negative 1 over 6. So our partial fraction is equal to we just put it back, the value of a and b inside the equation of the partial function. So our final answer is negative 1 over 6 times x plus 4 plus 1 over 6 times x minus 2. So yeah, we are done. Alright, so before I end my sharing, I want to share this quote. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. So that's why we recommend it daily. So by Zig Ziglar. So that's all from